Hello and welcome to part 3 of a series of tutorials on using EndNote at RIT. This is Roman Kashikar, Computing and Information Sciences Librarian at the RIT Libraries. When we left off at the end of part 2, I demonstrated some of the methods for adding references and building up your library of references. And just as a reminder, you'll always have the EndNote info guide available to you for your own reference as you learn how to use the EndNote system. But in this portion of the tutorial series, I'm going to focus on demonstrating things within EndNote's online interface itself. And again, you can link to that from the info guide, go directly to my.endnote.com and log in with your email address and your EndNote password to look at your own personal library of references. In part 2, I added 3 new references to the unfiled area of my list of references. And I'm going to now demonstrate the main organizational feature that EndNote Online offers you, which is the ability to organize your unfiled references into groups. So I'm going to select all 3 of these references by checking the All box. And I'm going to open up this drop-down menu labeled Add to Group. Now, I have created a number of different groups. But at the bottom, I can create a new group and give it whatever name I would like to give it. And you have a lot of flexibility when it comes to creating groups. You can name them anything you'd like, anything that really makes sense. I'm going to call this group Dinosaurs Fall 2021. Now, what happened seems like it might cause a bit of confusion, as there are currently no references stored in the unfiled area. And that is simply because I filed all of those references into a group. Now, notice on the left-hand side that I can access all my references by clicking on all my references, or I can look at an individual group as well. So I can look for the group Dinosaurs Fall 2021, and once again retrieve those 3 new references I added in part 2. EndNote also gives you an Organize menu where you can manage your groups. You can rename or delete any of the groups that you have created. You can also find duplicate references. Currently, I have no duplicate references, but if I did, I could delete the duplicate and keep the original reference and save a little bit of storage space in my EndNote library. You can also collaborate with other EndNote Online users by sharing a group of references with them. Similarly, other EndNote Online users can share groups of references with you. Under the Organize menu and Manage My Groups, you can manage sharing for any group that you have that you wish to share with a colleague. So I'm going to manage sharing for the Dinosaurs Fall 2021 group. I can start sharing this group, and I can add email addresses of the collaborators that I wish to share with. I can give them read-only access or read and write access. And the difference there is that read and write access gives my collaborators the ability to contribute references to the group. And note that attachments are not shared regardless of access privileges. Once you have entered in the email addresses of a group of references that you wish to share with someone, make sure that you enable sharing by clicking the share icon, such as for this example group. So I have a few shared groups here that I'm sharing with other users, and anything that does not have a check mark is a personal group that is just for me. And if anyone has shared a group of references with me, I would find that under Organize, Others Groups. And if you want these references to be used in your own citations and bibliography, make sure that Use for Cite and Write is checked under this Others Groups menu. In part 4 of the series of tutorials, I will work on creating citations and bibliographies using the Cite While You Write Word plugin, and also demonstrate how to manage formatting bibliographies using EndNote Online.